Flex Gang! Flex Gang exclusive. Flex Gang Volume 3. You saw Part 1, we're getting Part 2. Yes, Flex Gang Volume 3 Part 2. Do you think I would forget new fresh hoodie? No, I'm not sponsored, but I'm going to do it anyway. Shout out to RAVERSTREET. RAVERSTREET is a great clothing brand by my good friend Sam Tempest, who is also an amazing drummer. You guys, if you guys like really cool hoodies, really fresh colours, nice logos, and a comfy fit, then you really should go down to raverstreetwear.com and get yourself a hoodie. So, this is Flex Gang Volume 3, Part 2. So, we did the first 14 tracks, and I believe there are 10 more or 9 more to go. What I've heard so far, while I haven't been blown away by all of the stuff on here, it is a very nice compilation. It's got a lot of variety. Flex Entertainment is known for like a specific sound, so it's really cool to hear a compilation album where there are loads of different things going on. You have really cool, serious hip-hop music. You have really fun, jokey comedy hip-hop music. You have some really avant-garde tracks. You have some really good collaborations. So I look forward to hearing the next 10 tracks. So this first track is by Lil Joof, and it's called Big Dollars. Alright, this is creepy. This isn't going to be chipmunk vocals throughout the whole thing, is it? I don't like pitched up vocals. It sounds silly. Nah, the vocals ruined it, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm going to give that 2 stars. The beat was incredibly interesting and surreal to listen to. I feel like, I don't know if you made the beat or not, but that beat was really interesting. It was something. I feel like I could imagine working with you on a production level, but I'm sorry, your bars were flat, and I just don't get why you'd want to pitch up your vocals. It just doesn't sound pleasant to the ear. Alright, so this next one is Trending Bike. This song is called Air Jordans 3, and it features Fuego Fizz, CRZ Fox, and Wild West. This is a good verse. I can't wait for the vocals to start. Wait, is that meant to be the vocals? You can't hear it. Turn it up! Turn it up, dude! Seriously? Turn yourself up! It's a shame, this beat is fire.
Hey, fast car, race, moving wrist.
Really?
Back in my bike.
I think this is probably an example of when Flex doesn't work. You have a really cool beat going on, and then all the vocals just ruin it. It's like, why not try? You're like Shy Ronnie. I can't tell if it's supposed to be funny or not. Am I missing something? I'm speaking facts. Whoever mixed this song needs to be mixed in a cement mixer. Yeah, that was clever. That gets 2 stars again. Like, you guys had such a cool beat. I don't care if you got that from a store or if you guys made that beat. That was a cool beat, and you wasted it. You wasted it. Alright, so this next song is by Lil Stuart Little, and it's called Cheddar, featuring Young Seagull. Okay, this is a funny story. I wrote a song or a rap when I was 13 called Cheddar, and it was really terrible. I can do it for you now. Wait. Yeah. Cheddar is good. Cheddar is nice. Cheddar is delicious. Do you want a slice? Though it's nice, it's high in fat. It's liked by me and it's liked by rats. Cheddar is cheese. Cheese is milk. Milk is from the cows and the cows eat grass. This is the history of cheddar cheese. And if you do not like it, then kiss my dirty ass. Yeah, I got bullied in school. You can understand. Clap is too high.
About to make it rain. About to open.
It's not as funny as I thought it would be. Alright. Alright, I'll buy that. What the fuck? Okay, that sounds awful. That sounds really bad. Is this meant to be Lil Stuart Little? Is this meant to be Lil Stuart Little? Ow! Ow! Stop! Okay, I can't listen to that. I cannot listen to a whole song of that. That really hurt my ears. That really hurt my ears. But despite that, I'm gonna give that 3 stars. Painful as it was to listen to, they were trying. The guy at the start, I think that was meant to be Young Seagull, and then that squeaky voice was Lil Stuart Little. But I think you're a pretty dope rapper. I need you on one of my songs, man. I need you to hit me up. Call me. So this next song is by Kid Floral, and it's called Tuna, and it features Lil Toyota and Young Tega. Whoa! Reverse! This is a cool sample!
Yeah, I got shooters almighty like Buddha, and when she looking at me, I just like Medusa.
I can't hear the vocals, but this beat is really cool. I could actually imagine myself listening to this again. Well, this guy is rapping pretty good. I do think the mixing's off though. The beat is louder than the vocals, you know.
She be smelling like some tuna.
Okay, that's quite funny. This is actually really fun.
I have to take a bitch and have a in my sack. Yeah, bitch, I'll shoot you.
I'm vibing to this, dude. She's smelling like a tuna. Ah! Yes, I am. You know what? I'm gonna give that 4 stars. The only reason I'm not gonna give it 5 stars is because the mixing of the vocals was very weak. I could barely understand what anybody was saying. However, that is hands down the best beat on this entire thing. This next one, it's CRZ Folks again, and it's Magic, featuring Young Seagull. Interesting chords.
I'm never lacking. Shout out CRZ. Shout out Lil Kraken. Rich white man. I'll make it tragic. I'll make it happen.
Young Seagull. You know what? I'm gonna give that 4 stars as well. Kind of zoned out a bit. But you know what? The sample was really cool. This next one is Submarine Man. Submarine Man, finally. This is End of the Socks. End of the Socks. Featuring Lil Squeaky.
End of the socks. End of the socks. Put the evil socks down into the rocks.
You know, this is kind of this is typical Submarine Man. Oh, you just saw Brad Sweet. I'm so happy. The weird thing is, this is actually kind of catchy. I am the socks. I am the stocks. What an interesting beat. I think I'm going to give that 3 stars. I did enjoy it. You know, I was considering giving it 4 stars, but here's the thing. It sounds like every other Submarine Man song. And even though I enjoy Submarine Man, it's the kind of silly shit post that you listen to once and then never listen to again. So that's why it's getting 3 stars. So this one is Lil AK Trap. My Xbox username will just be my rapper name. Lil AK Trap, not to be confused with Lil Nas X. This is Dope 2. I've not heard the first one, so this will be interesting. Long intro, that I'm building it up.
I be in the kitchen smoking dough, all my niggas in the bowl. Run up for your dough, we gon' have to get out.
It's nice to hear something that doesn't sound like a joke. This seems like trying to be like a genuine song, so I'll give it that.
Gotta get that dough from my bros, fuck a hoe. I be on the show, say no more.
This is very generic.
I be in the kitchen smoking dough.
Okay, what the fuck? That's funny.
Hey, kidnappers, you ain't got no
Now the song will boring again.
You with the best.
I ate soap once when I was a kid. I threw it all up. Okay, well, that was a massive mixed bag because you had interesting chords going on there. The main part of the song sounded like it was trying to be serious, but it was easily the most boring and least interesting part on this whole thing. However, that guest verse, I don't know if it's a guest verse or if it's a group, but like those other voices were so funny and they caught me completely off guard. And I can't deny the fact that I did enjoy that, so I will have to give it 3 stars. Alright, so this next song is one of my songs. Well, here's the thing, it doesn't feature Lil Squeaky, it is Lil Squeaky and Ivan Knight. This was our song. It's both our minds, it's both our geniuses working together to create something cool. And honestly, out of the 2 songs that I've done on this album, this is easily my favourite, and I cannot wait to play it to you guys. This is Lil Squeaky and Ivan Knight and the Imaginary Friends, Covered in Blood. I will say the mastering is weird. There's no low end at all. There needed to be more high end. Maybe I'll do a compilation of my own and like remaster it. But I'm so happy with the composition, like the combination of synths and guitars. This guy is a great singer. I will take credit for writing this chorus, but that verse was completely him. And the way he rolls as well, though. Red-handed touch. He's cool. Honestly, my part is nowhere near as good as his.
I didn't even know what I had done. I just woke up like this.
I did come up with these drums, though. I am proud of how these drums are. I'll admit, my vocals are a little bit weak on this. Like, that note was a bit weird. I love this back and forth. You know, 2 lead singers, you need to have back and forth going on. The song is face! Covered in blood! Yes, sorry face! Red-handed touch! I'm so happy with how it turned out. I want to do more collaboration songs like this, honestly. It's so cool. They're having like 2 different ideas come together. And the fade out. There's like probably one of the only songs on this album to fade out. You know, I hate to be a pretentious wanker. I'm sorry, but I love this song and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna give it 5 stars, man. I'm sorry, but you know, like, honestly, the only thing that I don't like about it is I feel like I'm not as good as I could have been on the song. Like, Squeaky shines completely. As far as I'm concerned, this is Squeaky's song. Instead of going into what I like all the things I like about it, I'll just tell you how I came up with it. So Squeaky was like, I want to do like something that's more rocky, you know? So we're like, all right, let's do like a synth rock album. So he sends me these stems and they're very cyberpunkish. And I'm like, okay, I'll rework them. I'll add some guitars and stuff. Why don't we do like a story song? Like, we are both characters in this kind of cyberpunk Blade Runner inspired thing. So when I thought of Blade Runner, I was like, I know, how about this be detective hunting criminal thing? But then I thought, let's make it even more interesting and have it be the criminal hunting the detective. The idea that like the story's basically in this dystopia, you have this this low-end guy who's like behind on his rent, and there's this hitman job going after this guy, and he takes it not for the honor or anything, but literally just to pay his rent. And he finds out that the person that he's hunting down, who has committed this murder of a woman or a child or whatever, is a detective. It's the detective who should be hunting down the crimes that has committed this horrible thing, and it's the low end kind of hoodlum who's coming after him and cracking him down. And honestly, I feel like Squeaky conveys that so well. Like, I think the only thing that I would change is I think the mastering is a bit weird. I think the mastering's a bit too high-endy and not enough low-end. And I'm considering a few years down the line doing like a best of Ivan Knight compilation. When I do, I'm definitely putting this on there, and this is getting remastered. This is easily one of the best things I have the pleasure of being a part of, and it makes me so happy that I got to work with him. Squeaky, this is not the end of our collaborations. I am stealing you and putting you on my albums, man. Alright, enough about me. This next song is Depp Gibbs, Flex is Flex. Weird sound. Kind of industrial.
Seen Brad Dayson, might recommend it. Watching this video has been splendid. Made a video to Travis Scott.
Nothing works.
And I'm like, we didn't know that how this could turn out. So young Schmoobin knew something would turn out of that. Saw what Fury, saw young Tango.
This is so silly, but it's got a charm to it. This is nuts. I'm gonna give that 3 stars, because, you know, it was kind of sluggish, but you know what, it made me laugh. It made me laugh, and it was a nice little shit post of a track, and it was actually quite cool. You know, the second to last song kind of goes through all these artists that are in Flex Entertainment, and it's like, oh yeah, Flex Entertainment, we're great. And you know what, despite the ups and downs of this record, Flex really is cool. It really is something special. You know, there's a lot of different people in it, all really weird and wonderful. And I feel proud to be part of it, to be honest. I legit have no shame of being part of Flex Entertainment. And even if I go anywhere, if I end up leaving, you know, I'll still be proud of it, you know. Now, we have the final song. Kid Floral and Young Cheddar. Tavis. I nearly said Travis, but that says Tavis. Okay. The final one. What? The fuck was that?
I'm trying to get the bag now, but I can't do it without you. Yeah.
With the top down, suck my dick and spit it out.
That was funny. Okay, this is a very funny sad song parody.
I just want you back now. Yeah. I'm trying to get the bag now.
Trying to get the bag now.
Yeah. I'ma go.
It's lit. Yeah. This is Travis Scott. What? He can't even hit the note.
But I can't do it without you.
That vocoder.
Yeah, I really want you bad now.
Vocoder, nice. Alright, I'm going to give that 4 stars. That was a really nice ending song. It was very, you know, it was quite relaxing in places, but that chorus was actually kind of unironically good. I'd say the only problem with it is it does feel fragmented. It's like, you have this genuinely good chorus, but then you have these kind of funny, jokey verses, and it's like, what are you trying to do? Do you want to make a genuinely good song or a genuinely funny song? I think it would have been better to go down one of either the two directions. It wasn't good at pulling off both. Alright, so overall, I think my opinions were kind of summed up at the start of the video. I thought it was a very nice mixture of sounds. Even though I didn't like all the songs, I felt like the songs that I did like were really cool. I feel like I've kind of discovered some new talent through this compilation. So if you get a message from me asking for you to be on my album, you know it was through Flex Gang Volume 3. I'd say in terms of favourite tracks, I'd say my favourites were probably ones like Flex On Flex Off, Shrek Need Lambo, Skype was really funny. I really liked Tuna. I thought Tuna had the best beat out of the whole thing. Out of my two songs, I definitely prefer Covered in Blood over Big Baller B Stole My Girlfriend. Big Baller B Stole My Girlfriend is really funny, but it's just that. It's an inside joke. Covered in Blood is like a genuine song, and I'm really proud of it. And it had a surprisingly decent and well-meaning ending to the whole project. So, despite the fact that I didn't like all of it, that was a really solid album, and I feel like out of the Flex Gang volumes so far, this was easily the best out of the three. Flex Gang Volume 1 was funny. Flex Gang Volume 2, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of disappointing. But Volume 3, this was a great diverse range. You had serious music, you had great comedy music, you had lo-fi rap, you had trap music, you had avant-garde experimental music, and you even had some elements of rock and synthwave in some of the songs. So yeah, that was a very solid mixtape, and I feel like that would get a solid 7 out of 10. I look forward to Flex Gang Volume 4, which I will presume would be next year, and I can't wait to see what kind of talent will be on that one. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Always remember that frogs rock. And yeah, I can't think of anything else to say.